Hey guys, this is Rick Harris on the beat, and today I had the pleasure of sitting down and having a conversation with James Harris and Mike Tirelli, the two founding members of a timeless rock band out of New York called Holy Mother, on this week's Entertainment Spotlight. Check it out.
Yep. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Faces Burn, to me, when I sing it, it means something of releasing my anxieties, my fears, and facing my fears at the same time. Basically that. Facing fears, it could be health, it could be financial, it could be relationship, it could be anything involved that you have to face something that is just, it burns you up inside. It's anxiety, it's fear. Basically, me and Jim are always on the same page. It's like, it's unbelievable the way we work together. When Jim and I got together, it was just like, it was just magic. It was unbelievable the way that it worked. Why don't we just put Holy Mother back together, man? People keep asking me about, what are you doing? Why are you in Holy Mother? Why, you know, and people are always, you know, onto us what's going on with Holy Mother. So.
Mike makes it very easy for me to write. It's, you know, one inspires the other. I mean, Mike comes up with these incredible ideas. People don't realize this, but he's really a great guitarist. You know, better than, matter of fact, when we went to find Greg in the band, we were looking for a guitarist. It was very difficult because we had to find somebody who could actually play Mike's parts as well as Mike could play them, or better. We wanted to take it to the next level. He's stronger than ever, but the guy plays guitar like better than most guitarists I've played with. The song just came out so great that it just seemed like we should get back together again.
Do this. Then finally, Jim was like, yeah, you know, I'm writing with you. Why don't we just do it again? I said, let's put Holy Mother together. Let's not do something new. It's really easy when you feel like you're working with somebody that is like on the same plane and everything just works. Yeah, there's bands, but you know, me and Jim have a relationship that goes far back, not only as musicians, but as a friendship as well. You know, it didn't take long for Jim to get back in there, you know, and just like kill it. The drums on Faces Burn is just amazing.
There are harmonies in there where Mike and I sing together in unison. They track them together.
Right.
A lot of people don't track their harmonies together, but we'll have two voices, you know, on the microphone.
I always wanted someone in Holy Mother who could just be like a shredder. I wanted to bring the musician end of it where guitar players are like, oh my God, yeah. Greg is a god, he's great. Then we got Jim on the drums, oh my God. Then you got the bass player, Randy Colvin, who we're dedicating the record to anyway. Right. Randy was a part of Holy Mother. Like Jim says all the time, Randy recorded more songs with Holy Mother than any other artist, including Yngwie Malmsteen, Zakk Wylde, Steve Vai, all the big shots that he's been involved with. As far as Greg goes, he's just phenomenal. He really brought it to the level we needed to be. Very frustrated. I was very frustrated after me and Jim were apart. You know, you feel like you lost a brother, you know, like we had so much in common. It was, the writing was great. You depend on each other. But there was a time where I definitely, I think I got out of the business for about a year or two. And that's before Holy Mother, I think. 11 years ago, I was diagnosed with stage 3 stomach cancer. The same cancer that Ronnie James Dio passed away from.
Wow.
And Ronnie was a lot older than me, and I don't think he took as much precaution. I think it was too late in the stage for him. It was crazy. It was hard on the family. It was you know, you're scared. You know, gastric cancer is a serious thing. You know. So yeah, it was a difficult time. I suffered for a while. You know, the chemotherapy is what really almost killed me.
Yeah.
Then they did a full gastrectomy after they did 3 rounds of chemotherapy. They scheduled a surgery to remove my stomach. I didn't know they were going to do the whole thing. They weren't sure. I guess they go in, they test the cells, blah, 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 and then they saw that some got into the lymph nodes. They removed 33 lymph nodes, and they did a full gastrectomy on me. Took my whole stomach out. That was really rough because you got to learn how to eat again.
Mike, actually, is it 10 years?
Mike,
I think he's 10 years cancer free now.
11, yeah.
11 years cancer free.
That's a testimony. And your voice, I mean, through all that, did your voice, did you have to get it back, or did that just not suffer through anything?
I'll tell you what I had to get back. It wasn't so much of the voice. I wasn't really, I'll tell you what, Jim, I wasn't concerned, and Rick, about singing. I was just worried about just living and feeling good. Because you feel like death with all this, you know, garbage going through you or whatever, the chemo. So I wasn't concerned, but when I did come back, I remember doing a couple of wedding gigs, and I was very relaxed and my voice was good. When it came back to singing metal and hard, you know, like the harder stuff with the range and the belting, that's when I had to start working on my voice again to get it to that level, to be sustainable. But otherwise, I was fortunate, you know.
Tear
is the video being released, Mike?
I think Monday. Is that true?
Monday.
I'm talking to my sweet wife over here.
And that's
Jen.
for Love Is Dead? That's the name of the
Yeah,
video?
Love Is Dead, yeah.
Okay.
If we get it to him, we're driving the guy crazy. Jim actually gave me the song and the guitar riff because he wrote the guitar riff and the lyric. He had an idea for the title. He said when he was out at work, he saw it written on the wall, and he's like, "I got to write a song about that." I remember he came to me with the lyric and the guitar part, and then we sat down and just totally.
You saw Love Is Dead on the wall at work.
Yeah,
tell
you
him,
know what
Jen.
it is? I went into the restroom. Yeah.
Was there a phone number underneath it?
No, but
No?
I'm standing at the
Or a
the
hole? Was
the
there a
urinal.
hole underneath it?
That's great.
And I look up, and there's this image of a heart, and it has X's for the eyes and a sad face. And on top of it, it's just scribbled in, "Love is dead." And I looked at that, and I said, wow, you know what? That's an album cover. I took out my phone, and I took a picture of it. I still have it on my phone. And I kept thinking about that, "Love is Dead." And then I went home and wrote something about the song to them. And then every time I would use the restroom, and I would come out, and I would pass this whole group of guys that are in this warehouse. And
Mike's ready to play.
they'd all turn around and go, "Jim, is love still dead?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, love is dead."
All the songs and all the guitar parts that I wrote on the album, he comes with that, and that's the only song I play every day. It goes like this.
So Jim wrote that, Mike's playing it, and you guys hand this over to Greg.
Yeah.
Does he tweak that thing up to something?
Well, there was a lot of tweaking before we even handed it.
Okay.
When I bring a song to the band, it's like when Mike brings a song to the band. It's a Mike Tirelli song. This was a Jim Harris song. By the time we're done with it, it's a Jim and Mike song. It's a Holy Mother song. Then we bring it to Greg, and yeah, Greg does his magic with his guitars. He basically takes the guitars, brings it to the next level.
To me, it looks like it represents a bunch of guys that back in the day, they rocked, they went through life, challenges, adversity, and you know what? They all met back at the garage again, but the garage is now matured like the guys, and you're rocking again.
I love the way you interpret that. That's great.
That's exactly what we were going for.
That's what you were.
Sure we were. We had all these different concepts, believe me.
So
No, that was
You
it.
worked out well. I like that one.
lead vocals, we got Mike Tirelli, drums, James Harris. We got bass, Russell
Zuto.
Zuto. Yes. Russell has been around.
Yeah, he's done different things. Right now, like I said, he plays with Dee Snider's band.
Okay.
But a lot of the parts, Greg played a lot of bass on it, and he did a great job. So we left what he did. A lot of times I'd use 2 bass tracks on the record. One was like the real bottom part, and then you got the mid-range, and sometimes it really worked well putting the 2 bass tracks together.
I hope that this lineup can remain a band. Mm-hmm. Mike and I will always continue on as Holy Mother, but the thing is, when we got Greg in the band, the hope was that we would find a great guitarist like Greg that would commit to this band. And once Greg was in, it's always been the same for the replacement bass player. And when I say replacement is because Randy was originally the Holy Mother bass player.
Right.
But I could only hope that Holy Mother has enough success that Greg and Russell will say, hey man, you know, we want, you know, this is going to be my main project. You know, we also encourage them to bring material to the table as far as, you know, songs too. Okay. We're always open for that too, because we do want it to be a band.
Definitely. So Mike, and we're going to kind of wrap things up. We got this new album. When is the date? When is the drop dead date that people can go on iTunes, buy this? That's the first question. Oh, you guys, do you have any vinyl coming out on this album?
There is talk. There is talk of vinyl.
Yeah. Now, there's pre-orders right now. You can pre-order the album, which is really important because what we're trying to accomplish is to try to hit the charts, especially in Germany. We want the album to chart. So pre-orders are very important. The official release date is January 22nd, 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What we did was we tracked all the stuff in our own studios, Jim as well, myself, even Greg, because Greg has a studio as well. And what we do is we take the WAV files, we make sure they're all labeled properly, and we send it to a gentleman by the name of Kane Churko. Him and his dad are like the biggest producers in the business right now, and for the last 10 or more years, the number one. They are number one. They've done Disturbed. They're responsible for all the success for Disturbed, the later on success.
Yeah.
Five Finger Death Punch, Ozzy, In This Moment,
Papa
Bad
Roach.
Wolves.
Where are they out of? LA?
No, they're in Las Vegas.
Okay.
The Hideout Studios, it's called. And his dad, Kevin Churko, actually learned from Mutt Lange. Him and Mutt Lange work together. Mutt Lange is, everyone knows Mutt Lange, definitely.
You know, 18 years later, I'm back in the business. So, of course, you know, the friend requests have been pouring in since we posted the stuff on the social medias.
Yeah.
People I haven't seen, oh gosh, in so many years. But yeah, I mean, it's really great, you know, to reconnect with all these people, and you know, I'm excited to play it live for them, you know.
Right.
So people are excited, and what you got to do is get people excited, and hopefully, you know, we get bookings, bigger venues. You know, we're out there playing. That's what it's about. I mean, we're all dying to get out.
Gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna say basically that what you guys are doing is amazing. You guys, you know, you went back 20, 30 years to a relationship between two musicians, and you put that back together, and you put the business side aside. It kind of looks like you guys, like I said, you went back to that garage and just fucking rocked the place. So hey guys, I just want to say thanks, man. Once again, Mike, the album date, Wake Up America, January 22nd?
January 22nd, 2021.
2021.
Shaking down, I'm lost again. The soul from here, the blinding want to paralyze.
You still here? It's over. Go home. Go.